What is poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today, I am the ultimate life form because we are taking a look at the Jakks specific, whatever figure this is. It will be in the title and thumbnail. But this is a very interesting figure. These do retail between 15 and 25 pounds, first hand, but I bought this second hand off Vinted, and it did come with Sonic, and I did do a review on him, so you can go check that out on the channel now. But this is a very interesting figure. I've never had a figure from this toy company before, so I just want to do a quick run through of the posability. So we have a nice joint at the foot there to give it this 360-degree turn. We have a double ball joint at the knee there to give the lower leg and the upper leg some extra posability. We have a swivel joint at the upper thigh, and then another hinge joint at the hip there. On the chest, we do have another joint here to make him bend. At the neck, we have a ball joint so he can swirl his head. We have a double ball joint, which has like 3 points of connection, one to the torso, one to the ball, and then another to the arm here at both shoulders. And then we have another double ball joint for the elbow, and then a swivel wrist, and then some finger movement there as well. And he has some incredible detailing all the way from his gauntlets there to his shoes, with all the detailing at the bottom, which is just so cool. The molding in his fur, the angry facial expression, all the red highlights in his hair, and he does even have some posability in the tail as well. And I've gotten some pretty cool poses out of him, and I've wanted a Shadow figure for a long time. Shadow is my favorite character from Sonic, with Silver being a very good close second, and this is much better than the figure I was going to get. I was going to get the 3-pack with Knuckles, which had less posability in the characters, so I'm glad that I held off and got these two for cheaper because they are much better quality. And again, I got them from Vinted, got them secondhand. Some of the joints do feel a little bit loose, a little bit flimsy, but it is still an incredible figure. And I've seen people use these quite a lot on TikTok to pose them and make stop motion with them, which again is really cool. I just love the stop motion community on TikTok. They always make such banger content. But this figure is so cool. He's voiced by Keanu Reeves, and he does get introduced in the 3rd Sonic movie. And again, I have a review out of that on the channel if you want to go check it out for yourself. And I'm just so happy to own this. I've been wanting this for the absolute longest time, and I doubt that I'll get any more Sonic movie figures unless they bring out a silver one when he comes out, hopefully in Sonic 4. I might get a Knuckles one if I can find one cheap enough, because I do like Knuckles. He's one of my... He's a favorite, but he's not my top 3. That's Sonic, Silver, and Shadow. But he's good top 5. I do like Knuckles, and he would be one which I would get, but I'm not in any rush to get him. But this is such an incredible figure, an incredible character. Loved his story, adaptation into live action. They did such an amazing job with it, and it's just cool to have him as a figure that I can finally put on my shelf and on my display with my other Sonic characters. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.